everyone. So this is day 2 and I'm getting ready to leave to go walking around again, and I thought I would just because I was so tired when I got back yesterday, I thought I would just give you a roll down of all that happened to me yesterday, because I showed you the videos of me walking around. That wasn't all the places I walked. That was only the ones I was able to comfortably film. I went around a lot more. I left I left here about 8 or 9. Like, I had originally walked in the morning before the sun was up, and then I left, and around 8 or 9 when the sun came up, and that was the video you first saw me. I walked for about 2 hours just around this area, and then I stopped and sat down, and when I sat down at this part, to just rest my legs, these 2 women approached me and asked if I spoke any Korean, and I told them a little, because I can, just very little. And they were actually from a church, and they wanted to talk to me about their religion and stuff like that. And it was actually a very interesting concept. So, and I had nothing planned that day, and I am actually very interested in letting people explain their religion to me, explain their point of view, because I'm not promoting any religion over the other. I'm not suggesting you change your religion. I'm not suggesting anything like that. I'm saying I respect other people's religion, and as long as they're not forcibly as long as they allow me to have an option of saying no, I don't, and I don't agree with you, and allow me to leave the conversation or leave the area, as long as they allow me to do that, I have no problem with people talking about the religion, explaining to me why they believe that, or anything like that. So, and their church is called Church of God, and basically the reason why I was listening to them is because they were talking about Mother of God. So they were talking about how there's a female aspect of God. So I thought that was a very interesting thing, because I've never heard of it, anything, any church or anything like that, who had that idea before. So I listened, and they weren't very good at, well, they were a lot better at me they're a lot better than me speaking Korean at them speaking English, but there was still some communication issues. So, and because I was actually interested, I wanted to hear a little bit more. We went back to their church, where there was somebody who spoke English better, and they were able to explain even more. And I was there for maybe an hour or 2, getting their whole spiel, and because it happened to be over lunchtime, they even offered me a free meal. So that was nice, and because it was actually, I was interested in learning, and so I wasn't like they were forcing me to do it, and it was nice of them to offer me a meal, because it was lunch, and it was actually a really good meal. I really liked it, and it was, my first full meal in Korea, yay! So all in all, it was a really good experience, and unique. And once they were done explaining to me all that, and once we had finished eating lunch, then I was allowed to leave. So I just left, and then I went and I walked around some more. I actually went, I walked down to Myeongdong, and I looked around the stores trying to get an idea of if there was anything I wanted to purchase, because, all those sale signs, the flashy, the signs that people, I wanted to actually film that, but it was so crowded and there were people everywhere, and you know, the people in front of the stores, you know, trying to get you in, offering you samples and stuff like that. There's just so much chaos. It's actually kind of really awesome, but there's so much chaos that you really need to know what you're going for before you go, and especially since there's multiples of each store in that area, so you have to know exactly what you want. Don't get tricked by the flashy on sale 50% off. So I was just looking to try and see what I want, but by that time it was actually really late, and I had, you know, they actually gave me a gift too, and I had a bottle of water, and I had some small purchases that I needed, that I had planned on getting here in Korea, because it's cheaper to get it here in Korea, in my purse. And so, and it was tilted, my purse is on one side, so it's like the weight was tilted to one side, and so by that point I was actually kind of starting to get a limp, and my legs didn't want to walk anymore, so I'm like, ugh, I guess, and it was, but it was only like, I mean, it was late, but it was only like evening time, so like, I want to say about 5-ish, so it wasn't like super late, but considering I had been up since 5 in the morning, and I had been walking around for quite a while throughout the day, it was about time. So, but, and since my legs were really not up to walking, I decided the bus was not going to be a very good choice for me. So this time, especially since now I actually knew exactly which subway stop to get off of in order to get straight to where I was staying, which is very important because last time I didn't know that. You know, the last time I was in Korea, I didn't know that, which is why I didn't use the subway system at all. But so I decided I would try the subway because I knew exactly which exit. And that was an okay experience. I did accidentally, because I had to get on, which one was it? I think it was it 4? I think I got on line 4, and then I needed to get off at a stop to get onto line 2, which I managed to get off at the right stop, but it was confusing knowing which side I needed to go, so I kind of walked around in circles a little bit before I got onto the right, going so I could get to the right direction. But I got on line 2, and then I thought it was my stop, but it wasn't my stop, and I got off at the wrong stop, and I'm like, oops, so I had to wait for another train to come by so I can get back on, and so I can get off at the right stop. So, but I really like the fact that there's a little music that plays before the subway comes in, and there's little music that plays before it stops and stuff, so it's like, so you really are aware of it's coming and going. And then I got off at my stop and I just walked back, and I came in and I ate some dinner, I got ready for bed, and I slept because I was tired and my legs were not functioning. I was granny hopping. Well, yeah, hopping. Yeah, grannies don't hop. I was granny walking up the stairs, and I was, yeah, 22 going on 63. Yep. So, anyway, that's all that happened yesterday. So today, I'm gonna head out to walk around some more. Yay. Maybe do some shopping. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.